What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga career mode. This is episode number 68, and we're starting today's stop by looking at our fixtures for January, as of course the winter break in Germany means we've only got two fixtures coming this month. Right at the end, Bayer Leverkusen at home, and our great rivals Augsburg away, who, I don't want to jinx things, but I think we're finally starting to get the better of. Anyway, as the transfer window would open, around 3 million in the budget, well, you heard me say it right towards the back end of the last episode, we are doing nothing in this window. We are on a 13-game winning run even, let alone unbeaten run. 13-game winning run in all competitions. We had bids for Agu, Piper, £69.9 million offer from Wolves for Jamie Llewellyn. Lille wanted to take Becker on loan. We said no. Stade Brest wanted to take Riga to France. We said no. I talked about it. We could afford to sell some squad players in this window. Riga, Okugawa, Henriks. I knew we were going to get bids for the guys, but I'm going to turn them all down. Dortmund wanting Messiah. No. Lille wanting Llewellyn. £80.9 million. No. Staying right here. To put it plainly, this squad right now is firing on all cylinders, and keeping the gang together is the key. Yeah, we could sell Llewellyn for over £100 million in my book. Golden Boot winner and going for it back to back. We could sell a couple of stars and raise close to £200 million, but really, what's the point in blowing this squad up? We're not struggling midway through the season. We're top. We've got a double-digit lead. We're into the last 16 of the Champions League and the quarters of the DFB Pokal. Yeah, keeping the squad together is the key to us having our first season of the save where we win multiple offers. Yet to do that, this is the best chance we've got all series long. So as I run you through the squad here and show you the stats this season, you see Dardai is now up to 89 overall. Konstantin Schafer having an amazing season. 85 rated now, 8 assists in 23 games as well. Florian Neuhaus has improved his goal and assists in games. 3 goals and 6 assists in 17. Our new club record signing, Vlasic, had that red hot start. Fallen to pace a little bit, but even so, 8 goals and 7 assists in 19 games. Not going to say no to that. Hack, 11 in 22 so far this season, averaging 1 in every 2 games. He's been great. Karim Adeyemi in from Roma, already up 2 ratings to 86 overall, having a great season in limited game time this season. Only 11 games overall, but 8 goals and 8 assists. But the reason why he's still on the bench, this guy right here, up 3 ratings to 84 overall, 17 goals and 9 assists, lest we forget as well, for Jamie Llewellyn. And that's why the big bids came in from Wolves, from Lille, and from Stuttgart as well. But of course, we turned them all down. But the biggest bid we were going to get was right here. How about this? Fiorentina wanted Piper. We, of course, turned down the bid for our captain. But Manchester United, Ralph, want him to take him to Old Trafford. £121.5 million bid for Konstantin Schafer. And of course, I said no. Now, don't get me wrong, for a split second I was thinking, right, based on what the chief exec says, we could maybe squeeze close to 200 million for this one player alone. But he's up 3 ratings this year to 85 overall. Again, having the best season of his career so far. Already 6 assists and a goal against Bayern Munich, lest we forget as well. And there's 3.5 years left in his contract. No need to sell him, no plans to sell him. Konstantin Schafer is the perfect anchor man in this team, and he's starting to add assists to his game as well. So I decided on the January transfer window, with a week to go before the end of the month, I'm going to give him a new contract and give him a pay increase. As we know in FIFA career mode, players very, very rarely complain about their salary demands, and I've talked about the reason why that is. It's a game mode which is very, very streamlined, and let's be honest here, it's simplified in many, many ways as well. But on £5 a week, this series isn't about realism, but I thought he probably deserves a little bit more money. If a club like Manchester United is going to put in a bid of 121.5 mil, he's 85 rated, having the best season of his career, and he's only 21 years old. So Schafer signs a new 2-year extension, 5.5 years on his deal now, 40 grand a week, which is still a steal for a player of his caliber and age as well. But Konstantin is staying here. It was a massive bid and the biggest bid of the series so far, but Schafer out of the academy, youth boy, he's going absolutely nowhere. Bielefeld's bread and butter. So for the first game of 2 in today's episode and the first of 2 in January as well, Bayer Leverkusen, 13-game winning run for Arminia Bielefeld, right now on absolute flames this season. And whilst we might have lost a half an eye on match day 4, no defeat since then, and this match day 18, the first game of the second half of the season in the Bundesliga, I briefly mentioned it in the last episode. If we're to have the same record in the second half of the season as we had in the first, we will set a new points record in Bundesliga history. So I wanted to start the second half of the season with a big win against a close title threat in Bayer Leverkusen. But they might be close in terms of position, but several points behind. We have a double-digit lead right now, leading the way in the race to retain our Bundesliga title. We've got our 2 goals through Robin Hack and Florian Neuhaus, who's already got more goals this season than he had all of last season. That was his 3rd there, making it 2-0, and a chance to rack the points up later on. God only knows how I messed up this 2-on-1 fast break. That was embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. I never try and sweep anything under the rug in my saves, you guys know that. I had to include that moment there. What on earth was I doing with Robin Hack? I had all the time, all the space, and somehow put it straight at the goalkeeper. Even so, leading by 2, a couple of great saves there, keeping Leverkusen still in the game with a glimmer of hope. With a minute to go, they had to convert this chance here, but Zach Steffen going for the Golden Glove. And our first Golden Glove of the save makes a brilliant save on the 1-on-1. You know he wants it. We've been defending much better this season. A chance to get back-to-back clean sheets here, and we do so as well. Once again, totally messed up a 1-on-1 there. There would have been the 3rd goal in the game. It didn't matter too much. We get the win by 2-0. Another clean sheet, back-to-back for Zach Steffen, his 8th of the season thus far. And I've got to say, you know, defensively, you'll see the stats in every game. My tackles at 1 are much higher than before. I make a few more interceptions. Piper in this game was superb. I'm a lot more composed in the back line, and I briefly touched on it in the last episode. I think one of the reasons why is because you'll be noticing this season I've basically forbidden myself from like holding down R1 when the ball is around my area or inside it, as we get this bid here for Felix Agut and go 13 points clear of Bayern Munich. Surely we're going to be retaining our crown this year unless we had the worst choke of all time. I know 2 years ago I had a terrible bottle job, 8-point lead, and I surrendered it. But even so, surely this season it's too big of a lead to be caught up with. But yeah, you'll notice this season defensively, I'm doing such a better job of not giving the AI opponents easy chances and loads of space inside my area. And again, the key reason why is not second man pressing. It's a death sentence against the AI on Ultimate. And look, there is no one on YouTube who should be giving tips on how to defend on FIFA worse than me. You know, I am like one of the worst defenders you'll ever watch in FIFA. There's no doubt about it. I shouldn't be giving tips. So take this tip with a pinch of salt. But I'm going to give it anyway. The reason why I think I've been improving this year is because I'm not second-man pressing enough. When you second-man press against this AI, because they're so much more intelligent than in previous FIFAs, they'll always find the open man. They'll always find the space. And when you're dragging bodies out of position with a second-man press, you're scrambling to man mark in the middle. There's always a man free. So I think that's what's really helped me this season. We've got 2 clean sheets in a row, extended our unbeaten run to 14 in the Bundesliga, and after our 1-0 victory against Augsburg, it is safe to say we've certainly finally, after all of these years, got the beating of these guys now. 4 straight wins in the Bundesliga against a side who I simply couldn't win against before. 3 straight clean sheets for Zach Steffen, now 9 for the season in 19 as well. Well, top of the table, double-digit point lead, Champions League last 16, DFB Pokal quarter-final place on an amazing 15-game winning run, the best of the save. Yeah, deadline day came round. We had bids. One for Agu, one for Patrick Wimmer. We had another loan offer for Becker and one for our youth player as well. But we're going to say no to all of them because right now we are on the best run of form of the series. And I briefly mentioned this. In this series so far, we are yet to have a season where we've won multiple honours in the same season. This is the best chance we will ever have. The Bundesliga is ours to lose. And in the Cup, in the last 8, in the Champions League, the last 16, we won't have a better chance than this season. With the team firing on all cylinders, we've stayed injury-free for most of the campaign. The stars are aligned. This is the best chance we'll have a multiple honour winning season in this save. So whilst we had another big bid for Konstantin Schafer from Granada, where they got this money from I don't know, 112.5 million, of course rejected for Konstantin on the day after deadline day. We end today's episode off, as you'll see the squad in just a moment's time. After a brief look at the 4 players still remaining in our academy, probably won't make it now in our 5th season of the save. You'll see the squad here. We are a 5-star team. We've been improving all season long. And to be honest, right now, I call us the best team in Germany. When you look at that first 11, Wagnerman, Dardai, Neuhau, Vlasic, Hack, Hubner, all 86 plus rated. A strong bench of Kareem Adeyemi at 86 sat on the bench as well. This is such a stacked Bielefeld team. The first 11 is class. We're on a 15-game unbeaten run. We're top of the Bundesliga by 15 points and have a chance at a new points record alongside retaining the title as well. This has got to be the season where we win multiple honours in a single campaign for the first time in the series. Failed to do that, and I've choked it. But that will end today's episode of the Bundesliga Career, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you hadn't, please drop a like. Most of you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Bundesliga Career Mode very soon.